What is the weirdest moment of your work? You know, I hate one-on-ones. Thunderstorm! First of all, he calls me Thunderstorm, and I'm Storm. How are you? How are you? Then when I'm answering him, he's always in his phone, and eventually he'll go on Slack and start answering questions. So I don't know if that bro listens to me or not. Like, you know, I can see his eyes. And then he was... In one moment he was even... So yeah, that shit is weird. One-on-ones. Definitely one-on-ones.
So nerdy.
Oh, one-on-one. Just saying this phrase carrying so much weight. Every management training out there will tell you that one-on-one is the most important meeting you can have with your direct reports. The 30 minutes to 1 hour session where you are on one-on-one with another person, your golden opportunity to make the most of your time together. Yet, it often feels that million other things are screaming for your attention. So why are those meetings are so important?
So nerdy.
During my career, I had tons of one-on-ones weird interaction as an individual contributor and as well as a manager. And guess what? I'm gonna share one of them with you. Many years ago, I had a manager who was a poster child of professional development. They had gone through tons of training, speaking about diversity and inclusion on millions of conferences, and was considered as a rock star in their profession. I still don't know why actually. Anyway, our one-on-ones were mess. No agenda, no action items, no preparations. At most, they were able to ask me about, status of the project. And the best part? Every time when I was asking for support or asking any question, they were throwing this question back to me. For example, dear manager, I have a problem with my colleague John. I tried to schedule one-on-one, do pair coding, try to clean air between us, try to organize some coffee meetings and other stuff, but it's not working. Can you please help me with this? And you know what was the tip from my manager? Dima, if you were in this situation, what you gonna do? Damn it, I am in this situation. I'm already trying million of things. Your question is not helping me at all. That's why I'm here asking you question. Obviously, after a couple of such interactions, I stopped paying attention to these meetings because they were, useless for me. When I became a manager, things did not get easier as well. Some folks are as chatty as a brick of wall. Someone think that this is just a waste of time, and somebody just don't feel comfortable being with another person in the same room. Hello, Gen Z! Sometimes it's like having a deep conversation with your cat. You always speak with it and you never know what you'll get back. Because of that experience, I'd like to share with you a couple of tips which will make your one-on-one as effective as possible and, people won't want to kill you during these meetings. Consistency. Consistency is very important. It helps people to know the cadence of their one-on-ones when they know that at least on weekly or on bi-weekly basis they will have some time with their manager when they can ask questions or drop some escalations. But yeah, life is chaotic and sometimes you need to drop this meeting. So in my opinion, it's better to reschedule them to another time or another day, but still have regular one-on-one on this cadence. This is just showing that you value this time and time of your reports. Also, there is a chance that your report already prepared a couple of questions which they would like to discuss with you. Nothing is more demotivating than a manager who always keep important meeting for more important stuff. Second, be prepared. I like to use shared documents between me and my reports where we are storing agenda, action items and basically keeping the log of our one-on-one. This document should be used by both manager and report to prepare for their meeting. It's also useful when, during the week, during some discussions, you heard something and you think, hey, this is an amazing topic for me to discuss on one-on-one with somebody, so it's easier for you then to use this document and just add this item to agendas to make sure that it won't be forgotten. By the way, I've prepared template of my one-on-one logs with reports, and you can find it in the link to this video. Third, set the agenda for one-on-one. Going to one-on-one without any structure can convert this meeting to chaotic conversation about everything and nothing. In my practice, I really like to follow next agenda. First, you are spending 5 minutes for a quick small talk just to build a personal connection. Then second is checking action items from the previous one-on-ones. I always keeping at least 10 minutes for feedback part, where I can provide immediate feedback to my report and report can provide feedback through me, so we can both be a better people in future. Then I like to spend couple of minutes for pass downs about like company updates, news, or something what is very important and should be discussed during one-on-one. And the all left time I'm spending on questions and status checks. I always planning one-on-one in the way that first we are discussing questions from employee, and then if there's time left, we are discussing my questions. Any action item which is raised during this meeting is added to action items list and gotta be checked on the next one-on-one. Some managers trying to include development conversation on every one-on-one, which I'm not finding effective. Instead, I prefer to spend one-on-one in a month specifically for development conversation, but we're gonna speak about this somewhere in next videos. 4 is the most important part: be present. I've seen many one-on-one meetings where managers comes with their laptop and during conversations with their employee trying to answer some questions in Slack. They think they can handle both conversation with employee and discussing something in Slack, but obviously they are not. Not only they are not able to consume information provided by their employees, they are also discouraging employees to actually ask questions because they don't know if what they feel is important, though they expect that what they feel is super important. So if you and your reports are on this one-on-one meeting, dedicate 30 minutes of your life to this conversation. First, be approachable. Encourage open and honest conversation. Make it clear that this is a safe space so your employee can share any information or feedback, and this is very valued and welcome. Next, listen actively. Show that you are listening and hearing your employee. Ask clarifying questions and do the nod. Do everything to demonstrate that you are present and actively listening to the information which is provided by your report. Next, be empathic. Show empathy and support, especially if your employee is sharing some sensitive information or personal challenges that are coming through. Of course, maintain confidentiality. Ensure that everything shared during this one-on-one conversation is confident to build trust. And of course, be present. Avoid any notification. Don't reply in Slack, don't reply in email, don't reply in a messenger. And for God's sake, please turn off your Apple Watch. Always remember that one-on-one is time for your employees. And if and only if time left for you. Be a good and empathic person. Respect your and your report's time. And soon enough, the team will look forward to have one-on-ones with you. Good luck.
So nerdy.